do have Matt Fort here with DETV News. Good morning, Matt.
Hey, good morning, Ivan and Vincenza. Happy New Year to you both.
Yes,
Good
Happy
to see
New
you.
Year.
Happy New Year, bro.
Thanks for teeing that up. Listen, yeah, Delaware is coming together today to honor and remember a fallen state trooper, as you mentioned, Vincenza and Ivan. A celebration of life is being held today for Corporal Matthew Snook. He was a 10-year veteran of the Delaware State Police who was killed in the line of duty just 2 days before Christmas while working an overtime assignment at a DMV location near Newcastle. The service is taking place at the Bob Carpenter Center today, where thousands of people from across Delaware and the region are expected to attend, including law enforcement agencies and first responders from near and far. A public visitation is happening this morning, starting soon, 9 a.m. to noon, followed by a pass and review service by uniformed emergency personnel just before memorial service. That's at 1 p.m. today. Final honors are expected to conclude around 3 o'clock this afternoon. Interment will be private because of the large turnout. Significant traffic impacts are expected throughout the day. I-95 South has been temporarily closed this morning to allow a law enforcement convoy to travel from the Christiana Mall area to Newark, and drivers should expect delays in and around the University of Delaware area from early morning through late afternoon. Parking at the Bob Carpenter Center is limited, as you can imagine, with overflow lots and shuttle service available if you are planning to attend today's services. And you may know from over the weekend, the Christina School District has made plans to move to remote learning today, citing traffic and safety concerns tied to the service. Snook is remembered for his courage and selflessness. Police say that he pushed a DMV employee out of harm's way during the attack before being fatally shot. He leaves behind his wife, Lauren, and their young daughter, Letty. For those who cannot attend in person, the service is being live streamed on the Delaware State Police's YouTube channel. And in the same vein there, as Delaware continues to honor Corporal Matthew Snook, the Blue Line Network is clarifying some information on how memorial stickers are being shared after Saturday's very popular event in Newark and what may come next. Following Saturday's Back the Blue tribute, organizers say memorial stickers, as you see here on your screen, are not for sale, they cannot be ordered, and are not available at Delaware State Police locations. The stickers are specifically created to honor officers who died in the line of duty and are only distributed at designated events like the one on Saturday. Because of the overwhelming turnout and continued demand, the Blue Line Network says it's ordering more stickers and is considering another memorial event, this time for our friends down in Kent and Sussex County, so residents in the lower part of the state can attend more easily. This past Saturday's event drew hundreds of attendees and more than 100 volunteers, with all donations collected going directly to Snook's family. Organizers say the response reflects a powerful show of unity as Delaware honors its fallen heroes. And as Delaware pauses today to honor service and sacrifice, we're also sharing information that many families may need right now. Hundreds of thousands of Delaware workers can now apply for the state's new paid leave program, and applications are now officially open. The program is run by the Delaware Department of Labor and offers paid time off for things like caring for a new child, dealing with a serious health condition of your own, helping a family member with their health, or managing issues tied to military deployment. Most employers with 10 or more employees are required to participate, and eligible workers can receive up to 80% of their weekly wages, capped at $900 a week for as much as 12 weeks per year. State officials say this program is designed to make sure that workers don't have to choose between a paycheck and their family's well-being. If you think you qualify, you can start the process online today through the state's Labor First system. And we want to give a well-deserved shout out to our friend, Congresswoman Sarah McBride. When she was a state senator, she headed up that program that many Delawareans will benefit. Now, turning to some health news for our viewers downstate. With flu A cases rapidly increasing across Delmarva, TidalHealth has now required temporarily protective masks at all of its locations, effective immediately. The hospital system says confirmed flu cases have tripled in just 2 weeks in December. I know I've had a lot of family and friends that have been sick over the holidays. You may too. Masks are required for all patient-facing areas, and patients and visitors are asked to wear the mask upon entry. They're available at check-in. You don't have to bring your own. The policy applies to TidalHealth Peninsula Regional, TidalHealth Nanticoke, and Atlantic General Hospital. Hospital leaders say the move is meant to slow the spread of illness and protect vulnerable patients. TidalHealth is also urging people to get their flu shot, stay home if you're sick, and keep up good hand hygiene. Wash those hands. And Ivan and Vincenza, if your Christmas tree is still hanging around, well, now's the time to give it a second life. The Delaware Department of Natural Resources and Environmental Control is reminding Delawareans about TreeCycle happening this Saturday, January 10th at the Delaware Center for Horticulture here in Wilmington. You can drop off your real trees only, between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m., and it will be chipped and reused as organic material around the city of Wilmington. If you can't make it there, some towns and trash haulers also offer curbside tree pickup, just to check with your local municipality first. DENREC says that trees can't go in regular trash because Delaware has a yard waste ban and artificial trees aren't accepted. Last year alone, more than 156 tons of yard waste were recycled statewide, keeping it out of our landfills and turning it into mulch and compost instead. Ivan and Vincenza, is your tree still up?
Yeah, but mine's plastic.
Plastic.
I have a confession. Mine is definitely still up.
So is mine too. It's all right.
I plan on keeping my tree up as long as possible. It just brings me so much joy. I love.
Is yours real?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Mine either.
I think when you get older, you start to realize, oh, we can use that again. You know what I mean? So, hey.
All right. Thank you so much for
Thanks,
joining
man.
us. We really appreciate all that information, especially what's going around, what's happening around Delaware.